Now, more than ever, the best will show their best at Wrestle Kingdom 15. For 2 nights, the Tokyo Dome will play host to the very pinnacle of professional wrestling, with the eyes of the world watching on. Let's look at the factors at play. January the 4th at the Tokyo Dome has been an NJPW institution since 1992, but in 2020 New Japan's Kingdom expanded into 2 nights for the first time ever. At Wrestle Kingdom 15, our 3 principal players know all too well the pressures of competing on the grandest stage for not just 1, but 2 nights. On January the 4th, 2021, Tetsuya Naito and Kota Ibushi will collide over the double IWGP Heavyweight and Intercontinental Championships, the winner facing IWGP Right to Challenge contract holder Jay White on January the 5th. It's a scenario that evokes the start of 2020 and the double gold dash that saw Tetsuya Naito emerge as the first ever double IWGP Heavyweight and Intercontinental Champion, but much has changed in the ensuing year. Naito started 2020 without a title or a G1 win to his name, but with an all-or-nothing spirit, he triumphed over Jay White on January the 4th, and then, in a Match of the Year award-winning classic, defeated Kazuchika Okada on January the 5th to stand at the top of the mountain. Yet the man who went in with nothing last year comes in with everything in 2021. Titles, MVP status, and quite possibly a devastating amount of hubris. When Jay White became the first ever man to relieve G1 winner Kota Ibushi of his right to challenge briefcase at Power Struggle, he put himself instantly in the driver's seat of Wrestle Kingdom 15. Declaring that he wanted his title match to take place on January the 5th and not January the 4th, White set himself up to be the lasting image fans left with after Night 2 of Wrestle Kingdom. Yet fighting champion Naito was not willing to take a day off. Wanting the pride, prestige, and honor of wrestling both main events, he issued his own challenge to Kota Ibushi for Night 1. Ibushi has likened his own relationship with Naito to playing with fire. Exciting and dangerous at the best of times, Ibushi now wrestles in the same all-or-nothing position as Naito did 1 year ago. What risks will Ibushi take? How far will Naito push himself? And will that all but guarantee Jay White, having already beaten Ibushi January the 5th this year and with a strong record against Naito to boot, the double gold after the Double Dome? Should Jay White be victorious on Night 2 of Wrestle Kingdom, it would be the second year that fans left the Dome with Bullet Club on their mind. On January the 5th, 2020, it was Kenta who shockingly laid out Naito post-main event to jump to the head of the line of contenders to the double gold. Now, Kenta holds a valid right to challenge a different champion, the absent US Heavyweight Champ. After he used that right to lay out Juice Robinson during the World Tag League Finals and grant the Gorillas of Destiny their first Tag League trophies, Kenta's interference at the Nippon Budokan helped GOD break a long-standing World Tag League curse, one of 2 curses that have plagued NJPW's franchise team. The other surrounds the Tokyo Dome. 3 times in 2017, 2019, and 2020, GOD have walked into the Tokyo Dome as IWGP Tag Team Champions, and 3 times they've left without the belts. Will their fortunes change when they challenge Dangerous Tekkers on January the 4th? The IWGP Tag Team Championships have changed hands every January the 4th since 2014. The same can be said of the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship. Ever since Kota Ibushi defeated longtime rival Prince Devitt on January the 4th, 2014, Kenny Omega, Kushida, Will Ospreay, Taiji Ishimori, and Hiromu Takahashi twice have all won Junior Heavyweight Gold at the Dome. This year, Champion Ishimori is in the driver's seat with a big champion's advantage. His challenger on January the 5th has to wrestle both nights, with Best of the Super Junior Hiromu Takahashi and Super J Cup winner El Phantasmo facing off in the number 1 contenders match on January the 4th. Then again, ELP is hungry to face his tag team partner, and Hiromu, having won Junior Gold and retired Jushin Thunder Liger in one weekend at Wrestle Kingdom 14, knows about wrestling big matches on back-to-back nights. Who leaves with the Junior Gold? Should Ishimori, GOD, and Jay White all win their title matches, Bullet Club will control the conversation heading into 2021. Meanwhile, the faction's newest member, Evil, heads into a grudge match on January the 5th against former partner Sanada. Years in Los Ingobernables de Japón have given these 2 men deep bonds that saw them win tag team titles twice at Wrestle Kingdom, but now, after Evil's defection to Bullet Club, Cold Skull is cool no more and wants to tear at his former ally. Whoever comes out on top of what should be a brutal fight will be able to carve their own narrative into 2021. and seeking to carve out another narrative of their own is NJPW's newest faction, the Empire. Each member of the group will see their own high-profile singles matches at Wrestle Kingdom. Jeff Cobb will challenge never champion Shingo Takagi, who heads into his first singles match at the Tokyo Dome after his Wrestle Kingdom debut saw him win Junior Heavyweight Tag Gold with Bushi 2 years ago. Then there's Great Okan and Will Ospreay taking on Hiroshi Tanahashi and Kazuchika Okada respectively. Since Okada's return from excursion on January 4, 2012 to stand opposite Hiroshi Tanahashi, the Ace and the Rainmaker exchanged in a Tokyo Dome rivalry that saw NJPW ascend to stratospheric heights, a rivalry that helped define an era in professional wrestling worldwide. Now, both men fight for the very existence of the era they created and a New Japan Pro Wrestling that was shaped by their vision and classic battles. Can Okada and Tanahashi's presence, values, and love of the audience that has given them so much endure? Or will the Empire usher in a new, ruthless era that seeks victory and total dominance over all else? With bitter rivalries, high stakes, and the richest prizes in wrestling all on the line, Wrestle Kingdom 15 will be an unmissable two-night spectacular. Watch all the action this January the 4th and 5th, live and in English from inside the Tokyo Dome on the king of sports streaming services, NJPW World.